Greetings, everybody. I am back tonight, but tonight I'm just on some like chill stuff. Hey, Tangy Grace, how you doing? I'm on some chill stuff. Like I understand, like these YouTube streets have been definitely going up, and child, I just decided to take me a little break because I've been on a little streak here lately. But child, when I tell y'all, I went over to Kimmy's channel earlier. Um, I saw them live, and then I end up getting up on a panel, whatever. And ATV was up there. You make my day. It's always great catching you live. Thank you so much, baby. But yeah, it's like I see ATV up there, and of course, the queen name is always gonna come up. So they brought my name up, and I decided to come up on the panel. And y'all already know how they be giving it up with me, like be acting like they don't want to let me up when they sit up there and talk about me because they already know how I'm gonna come. But today I didn't even go crazy on him. What I did was I pointed out a lot of things, and my thing is, how is it that ATV and No Nuts hook up? They both hate women. Like they both hate women. They divide up the women here on YouTube, and some of y'all are still over there hee-heeing, ha-haing along with their tails. You know? And it's like, it's one thing to it's one thing to have like an issue, but when you know that you have an issue and you still going around here starting up stuff and cranking things up and lying and making trouble for like not only yourself but like the people around you. Nobody is gonna want to work with you and deal with you, like with all this stuff that you're carrying on. You can continue to keep trying to say little things that you think that's gonna piss me off. I don't care about you, and I don't hang around y'all. I could care less either way. But one thing that I don't like is don't sit up here and try you like these dudes are fans of me. Like ATV is. He's a big old fan. And I'm just like, how does a person with 40,000, I thought he had like 33,000, but apparently it's like 40,000. I'm like, well, how does a person with 40,000 people get intimidated by a young lady that just made it to 4K? And now you're telling people, go strike her video, go do this, go report it. I'm not supposed to do this because that's been in the rules. So you've been in the rules to take me out just to fit your narrative. See, it be the ones that sometimes, my thing is, like, dude, you got so much on your plate and at the casino, you should not be worried about me. Worried about paying your bills and worried about not spending up all your money at the casino. You worried about the wrong thing, sweetheart. You over there at at your uncle's house or at your grandmother's house or whoever house you're laying up in with your funky tail. The Unfiltered Muffy says, "Hey, Queen Tulsa. Hey, how are you? Are y'all seeing this trash all through these YouTube streets? We got these two black men that hate black women out here trying to conspire and collaborate with black women, but the only thing they're doing is turning around and giving them their butt to kiss. Does that make sense? I know I was supposed to go live and we were supposed to talk about something else, but I have to push that to tomorrow. I kind of got like the YouTube overload. If you're a creator, you know what that means. Like you just kind of you kind of feel like overloaded. So I took me a nap and stuff, and then I came back, and I was gonna get into some content, but I'm like, oh, I don't want to be serious right now. I just want to just like chill, lay back, and just really shoot like kick it with y'all. But yeah, I just thought that was just, I don't know. It's like they do something to me, like it does something to my spirit. Like I feel like like I'm about to throw up. Like, does that make sense, y'all? I just don't get it. Then these two, they're in a relationship, they break up, and now they want to expose each other. Oh, now I'm about to put out a text message. ATV knew he wanted to get on over there and push it out. That's why he got so excited. And I want to point this out. Both of them, they are closet drag queens. ATV and No Nuts are closeted drag queens. They got wigs and stuff. They dress up for their people. That's why they have it so bad with trans women and women because they want to be a woman. Yeah, they want to be a woman, but it's just not it. You know, they want to be a trans woman so bad. But you know what? This is one thing that I did find out. Like majority, if like or most black men, or I'll say some black men that I've talked to, they are struggling with their sexuality. And that's going to be a conversation that I really have because actually I came here tonight just to kind of like address these two people, but also I'm bagging out of the jag sector. Like they can have all that mess and confusion and chaos. I'm going to take you guys on a different way. We're going to take an exit. We're going to get off on this exit and we're gonna go and do some fun things. Like I want to do self-care with my royal members, like on the weekends. We can learn how to make like sugar scrubs and stuff like that. So I want you guys to know that I'm taking y'all to a different level, and we're gonna be doing stuff that actually makes sense. Um, and you know what? Today, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. Um, Please be nice to you. Well, here I'll drop the link because my thing is, dude, you, we I thought that we were in a good place, and you know what I'm saying. Like I gave you some advice and stuff. I'm not out here to take anything away from anybody. You know, I'm not here. That's not what I'm here for. I just want to have fun. I want to educate, I want to learn, and I want to collab with other people that are like minded and that's not going to be on that bull mess. You know, if we gonna be straight up, we can be straight up. We can have a conversation. I'm not interested in I'm not interested in fighting with nobody. Y'all, I got too much stuff going on in my life to be sitting up here trying to fight with people. Okay, hold on. I just dropped it. Okay.
Hello, am I there? Oh, hello everybody. Did Tulsa leave? I think Tulsa left. Um, I was on my backup channel and I'm still subscribed. Hello,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, where are you at?
I don't. This ain't even supposed to be the funny part, but I don't know. You can hear.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there I
There you
go.
go.
Okay. I
Okay.
heard y'all was looking for me. Bitch, here I go. You know that.
Yes, we
Okay.
are definitely here. And listen, let's just say this because just for the record, this is just to clear the air and
Mhm.
just kind of figure out why is it that you and I seem to keep having these type of encounters.
Right, right, right. Um,
Um, Oh,
Oh,
you're the
you
guest.
can
I'll
go
let you
first.
go first. No, you're the guest. I'll let you go first.
Okay. So I know where we went wrong. I had kind of talked about the whole situation that happened, but before then, it was really the Deanna situation.
Okay, okay. So, like,
That's what
cause I
really pissed me
remember,
off.
yeah, cause I remember like we was on good terms. We was all good.
Hmm.
But then I guess this is something that we have to communicate about, like us being creators and
Hmm.
us covering stories. I'm a journalist, so I'm always gonna be somewhere getting notes, doing my reporting, right? And I think that sometimes that can be misconstrued for like something else that's not exactly what
Like
I meant for.
messiness or something.
Yeah, but it was I don't want issues. Like I've been attacked at the hotel. Everybody's looking at the video, making
Mhm.
fun of it. Like I'm about bringing people together. I don't want to be
Right. You don't
yelling
want to
and
be the butt of the joke.
screaming. Yeah, or even the fucking punchline to a joke.
Mm.
So it's like with me, I'm always in defense mode. I've always had to stand up for myself. I've always had to defend myself. That's even in my own home. And I don't,
Mm.
open up about that to everybody. But I'm gonna tell you like this is people. If you watched my interview last night, my homegirl, I met her when I was like 17 or 18, and we've been friends for ever since. I've been homeless. I've been without, like,
Mm.
I had nobody, and I had to fend for myself. So when y'all see me coming on here, and
Uh-huh.
I'm coming hard, I come hard because I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's not personal, but it's for my
Definitely
protection.
understandable. You always in survival mode. Right.
Always in survival mode. And then, I'm an easy target. I'm different. Anything is different will be, easy
Hmm.
to spot, right? But see, when you say easy to spot, I'm actually out here living in my truth. I'm not lying to nobody. I'm not tricking nobody. I'm not out here playing those games and playing and when I'm be on YouTube, it's strictly fun. This I have to come on here and I have to laugh. I have to do something comedic. I have to turn my pain into a purpose. If I don't, I'll drive myself crazy.
Right. And I think sometimes that is misconstrued as like you're just trolling. Like sometimes, excuse me, I'm trying to get over a sickness. I
Yeah.
don't know if you like being the center of attention and this is why you do certain things, or is that a defense mechanism? Like that's where I'm confused.
Okay, so when we talk about uh content creating, and if I pop up in a channel, we already know people talk about me. We already know that we might say, "Oh, I don't fuck with this person," but we're gonna go and watch that video to see what they said or whatever the case may be, right?
Hmm.
Uh, I think it's. I think it's with the information that had been put out about me, and people say I'm a troll. Call it what you want. I'm just here to do my job. When I clock in, I'm at work. So I look at this as a job. What do you have in the workplace? You have workplace drama. You can get in it or you can get out. But I likes to be in all the places because I like to get to know the creators. I need to know who you are, how you act, because when it's time to go up for battle, I'm going at you.
Hmm.
So that's another reason why I be in spaces is just trying to learn people and try to see where they're coming from. I don't want no problems.
Okay.
So let me ask you this: like, growing up, did you feel like you had to be in defense mode, or have you ever encountered any of that?
Um. Well, growing up, I wasn't like the AT2 that you guys know today. I wasn't like the popular kid. I had like a few friends, but I didn't have like I wasn't the popular kid at all. And I think for me, when I got into adulthood, I was like, you know what? I want to be who I really am. Like, I really am a full person, and I don't think people see that. So, later on, I was able to grow into the person I am today. With YouTube, though, it kind of triggers certain things from like school, like like the bullying that goes on here, and
Hmm.
so I feel like I do come off like, okay, I'm on defense with certain people, and then I let my guard down with the wrong people, and they just end up screwing me over. So it's all like I can keep my guard up and be an asshole, or I can keep my guard down and get hurt. Like I don't want to be hurt no more. Like I today has been a mess, and yeah, it's been a lot.
Yeah. Well, in respect for Black History Month, I want to offer up an opportunity that we can agree that, we give each other clean slate. And how I roll is we good until you cross me, and I feel
Right.
like, um, if it's something going on, it's so easy to be fixed with a simple conversation, because it could just simply be a small misunderstanding, or maybe, like you said, it was a trigger. And
Mhm.
we all have triggers, whether we want to admit it or not, you know.
Right. Just like I'm kind of triggered by the Nutty Professor picture because I was
Oh,
like, wait, I think that's supposed to be me.
listen, and when they listen, when I heard push it out, I said, I see, when I look at content, I paint a story about it. So when we say
Mhm.
push it out, you just got to think about No Nuts, and then his particular type is, teddy bear guys, and not in the back. I know that can be offensive.
So
So,
go ahead and give me your opinion. What's your thoughts on everything going on with me right now? Be honest. I'm not gonna get angry.
child,
I hope that I can laugh.
I feel like you right now. It's a song that's coming to me. Looking for love in all the wrong places. You looking for love in all the wrong places. You're looking for that attention, that support in all the wrong places, and that's why you're getting the
Mm,
short end of the stick. Is not genuine. You have to understand this. Some of these people, you a good judge of character.
mhm.
Hey, Dovey, how are you doing, baby? Dealing
You
with,
know,
know who you're dealing with, and I don't know, AT2. You're a tough cookie. Let's say that you're a tough cookie, but I feel like you have so much potential. I want to say, like, one of my drawbacks from you is, let's stand up for all women, you know? And I want to see
Mhm.
you protect women instead of like going against women, or getting into confrontations. It just don't look right. If you look at it from the
I
outside
agree.
looking in, you see this big black man going at these women, and and a lot of us, that's what we saw growing up. Our moms getting beat, our dads getting beat, because men can
Mm,
too. Men can experience that too.
right.
So that part right there, anytime I see violence, it breaks my heart. I go into my shell, and now I start developing feelings about people when they do that.
Mhm. And do you feel like
What
I
are your
attack
thoughts?
you?
Because, like, do I feel like you attack me?
Mhm. You can be honest.
Yeah, at times. Yeah,
Okay.
at times. I feel like, give a person the benefit of the doubt. You know, until they prove you wrong, you have nothing to go on. Because what that is it's like you're formulating, like, have you ever been prejudged, like, somebody had already made a judgment before they had even met you?
Hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever felt that before? Like prejudged?
Yes, I have felt prejudged before. I have been prejudged. Oh, I think that might be Tulsa's internet. Okay, at first I thought it was me. I was like, wow, it's really quiet. She's coming back. I'm pretty sure she'll come back. But I'm happy to have this conversation. Hey, I might not win all the battles, but if I can win, this one, and I'm not saying like we're battling, but if I can win one battle, one success story for tonight before tonight ends, I'll be happy at that with that at this point. Hey, you know what? This possibly could have been
Okay,
a
sorry
sign.
about that. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. Give me 1 second. Let the
Yeah.
people know. Hold on. Who's that? Okay, let the people know where they can follow you at. I'm about to drop down and come right back up.
Okay. So you guys can go ahead and follow me on my backup channel. It's AT2 Entertainment. Go ahead and put that in, and you'll see me. And then my main channel is, of course, just AT2. That's the one that got 40K on it. Oh Lord!
Okay, am I here now?
Yes, I can hear
Okay, I don't know what was going on.
you.
Okay, so you said you have felt like prejudged before.
Yes.
Okay, so just imagine being prejudged all your life
Mhm.
and never given really a fair chance. Try to
Mhm.
imagine being yourself in a household and your family going against you because you're different.
Mhm.
You see how that can. I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe it was like 16. I had planned to take myself out, and how I was going to do it was I was going to have this rope, and then I was going to be like hanging when my parents them opened up the door right at the front door.
Oh my God.
I thought about that. I planned it out.
Mm.
So I've been through a lot, and that's why I got the tough skin that I have now. I just, I'm so strong and stuff like that, so I can keep my power and also educate people and just kind of give them an insight on, it's a saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. That is a lie. Words do hurt,
Words do hurt.
you
Hmm.
know? Hey, Judy Coles. So, yeah, even like, because we both, helped out Jag. I mean, I never wanted nothing from that woman or anything like that. But look at all the chaos and mayhem she's got going on. I mean, for heaven's sake, she's saying night and day owe her $50,000. And I'm a witness. I'm a witness that they took care of that woman. They would cash app her and they showed receipts tonight. But they've done it on live. It's not like it was a secret that they cashed up her. They've said the stuff on live, but the reason why I say is like we be kind of looking for love in all the wrong places, and we want to heal everybody. And we want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but sometimes you just got to see a person for who they is, you
Right.
know. And that's like with Jag, I see her for who she is. She don't want nothing. She don't want to grow, and she want to stay stagnant. She wants to stay in like that one spot. We're growing. We want to go somewhere. Our life is not over. Not saying that hers is, but hers is very, very scattered right now.
Can you read that comment to me? You know I'm blind.
Hold on. 82, you are supposed to be a man. You act innocent. Remember everything being said about you caused. Yeah, Alexis, I think you're just now getting in here a little bit late. We had that conversation, and that's what we're discussing right now.
Yeah. And
This isn't a,
Alexis, you were cool with me, but because I had a falling out with somebody, now you don't like me. Please, if anything, just judge me on from what you see and not what you see from the other person that you follow. That's it. I'm not gonna fight. That's it.
right. And see, look at that. You got to pat yourself on the back. You stood up in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
If this is a woman, you're not going to disrespect this. Like, hey, we don't agree. Let's just squash it, leave it alone, and let's just move forward. And
Yeah.
ladies, I got to tell y'all that too. We got to stop coming at these men all sideways too.
Mm.
It works both ways. It works both ways. But that's about adulting.
Mm-hmm.
And look at us in Black History Month. Who would think that we would be having a conversation with our people? Listen, our ancestors that have come before us, the inventors that come before us, we always was able to make it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's that Willie Lynch letter that
Right.
still holds some weight in the community.
Definitely.
And that's just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
We got to break the change. We got to be the change that we want to see.
I agree. 100%.
You know? I mean, we're getting, older. We're not getting younger. And then whether we want to admit it or not, we do have people that look up to us that, they need answers. They're lost.
Mm-hmm.
And some people may not say that, but we really say we're saving people's lives out here, but let's do it the right way.
Mm.
Let's do it the effective way. And
Right.
then if we look at the white sector, they get their money. They doing their thing. They not going up against each other. Like, let's come together and put on a show.
I agree.
And stop putting on the show for the people.
Mm-hmm.
If we putting on the show, how the hell we going, I mean, how are we going to expect for people to take us serious?
Totally agree with that. You're right.
Yes, Delvey says yes. Hey, Queen. Hey, me, Cruz. Judy Coles is up in here. The Queen been on top. AT2 said she's a side character. She's a main character. You said it. Let's go ahead and squash that right quick. While we're here and we're on it.
I feel like you put on multiple hats. So, like, some days you a main, sometimes you a side. But you know what? I can guarantee you the one in our Real Housewives of YouTube. You the one stirring the pot, getting the drama going. And I got to give you your props for that.
Thank you. And listen, when I be doing my commentary, it just be all in love. Like I said, with everything that I be going through and just the thoughts that be going through my mind, I have a crisis plan. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but in the emergency, I have a protocol that I take, right?
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. So with me, I like to laugh. I've always been an entertainer, and that's what makes me feel good, And so instead of me getting all hyped up and getting in my feelings and ready to fight, no, I'm about to come with some commentary, and I'm about to laugh, and I'm about to make y'all laugh. Because I want to be a different, I want to be a different person, and I want to let people see all that I'm going through and see me breaking through and these, breaking these chains, and that it's possible.
I agree. Did you ever tell the people why you went to LA?
Yeah, I told the people that I went to go see. I went to Danny. Went out there with Danny, and I forgot to even upload my photos and stuff. I went to this little restaurant, Kevin Hart's restaurant out there, the vegan place. It was actually cool. But yeah.
Oh wait, so that was a real thing? You went to her birthday and stuff like that?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
but when we got there,
you were just joking, like being funny. I didn't know it was real.
Uh, so she made us sign NDAs, and then like when we got there,
Mm.
they gave us like this pouch thing. You put your phone in
Mhm.
it, and it locks up, and you don't. I mean,
Mm.
you can still have the thing, but you can't get your phone out.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty much that. But everything was good. I mean, look at how I'm thriving and surviving. It was kind of like a little mini camp
Mm. Okay.
because I don't play sides. I'm fair with everybody. And when you in this business of journalism, broadcasting, media, you the best thing is to stay neutral and don't try to be friends with everybody. It's okay to network and have relationships, but don't try to turn that into a friendship because as we all know, when we become friends, then what do friends want? Benefits. You see what
That's
I'm
true.
saying?
They want
And
benefits.
and then what
Maybe
is the
that's what
benefit?
happened with my friendship.
And then look at the benefits with friendship. Okay, we friends. The benefit is, bitch, you don't talk about me. And then we're gonna hold each other. No, we can't hold each other to that. We both have a job to do. And if people understand that this is a job, is not personal, like some people just aren't built for it. Some people just aren't built for it.
Right. I definitely
And I,
think you have to be emotionally stable.
hmm and mental health, check your mental health first. Like before you do anything, that's just like you going out there, you're going shopping, and you got all these nice things on you, but you're broke. I mean, you're broken on the inside, you're miserable, and now you're ready to control somebody
Hmm.
because now you got some power.
Mm.
You see how that works?
Right. Right. I could totally see that. That makes a lot of sense.
So let us know where you coming from. Maybe why you do the thing, maybe why you create and do the things that you do. Kind of give people just kind of like peel a layer off. Show them your soft side. And some people say, "Oh, well, if I show my soft side, then people gonna run over me." No, people like authenticity. When you're authentic, it shows. You don't have to always come on and put your cape on and be ready to go at it.
Right.
You know,
It's funny that you mentioned something, and I kind of want to go back when it comes to content creators. Um, what I always envisioned is that we could control the algorithm, and what I mean by that, is that I go live, then you go live, but we're continuously pushing the people along to each other's platform, and that way we create this sector where we're basically just controlling the whole algorithm, and spreading that around and build something just amazing. And I think there's this thing that I'm looking for friends on the internet. That's not true. What it is that I can connect with you guys when it comes to content creation because I don't have anyone in my personal life who wants to be like a YouTuber and stuff like that. So there is certain things that I can relate when it comes to the whole social media aspect that I can't relate to my friends or like my family and stuff.
right. Well, this is a whole nother world. When you talk about the social media, it's a whole nother world. And coming on here, you're thinking, oh, I just want to get on here, have some fun, do some commentary. And then this is where it gets dangerous. When
Yeah.
people start doxing you, putting your house
Yeah.
up, putting your address up, it's people out here that want to go viral for doing something stupid.
Yeah.
And I would
I'm,
hate for somebody. Oh, go
I'm
ahead. I'm
kind of
sorry.
smiling right now because I was like, I bet you Tulsa was roasting me before I clicked it.
Oh no,
Because you
no.
had the picture up and everything. I was like, he was probably roasting me.
Oh no. I said that, y'all were in a relationship and y'all broke up.
What kind of relationship, Tulsa?
Child, Child, like I said, Denard has a type. You're definitely his type, and he has a thing for you, sweetheart.
But here's the thing. His reaction to everything makes it look like it's something more. And when I'm telling you guys no, you guys are all like, well, why is he acting this way? Like, I don't blame y'all. I can take the jokes, it doesn't bother me and stuff like that. But the way that he's acting really makes it seem like it's something more than what it was. It was literally a friendship. Like, the school even posted like our text messages and then posted my phone number. Like, this dude
Right.
is crazy. Like a scorned ex. Literally, he said on my panel, I don't want to be your friend no more. Lose my number. I'm ending this friendship. And all I said was, oh, okay.
Peep
I
this
guess because I
out.
was like, no, please don't. No, no. I guess that's what he was expecting.
Now, peep this out.
Mhm.
When we talk about that, let's talk about his behavior on YouTube. How he is with relationships on here. Have you saw
Mhm.
any of those relationship and how he just loses it after, things kind of fall apart?
Yes, I have seen it. I think I was fooled because I thought when I would talk to him, like personally, like on the phone and stuff like that, he was being himself. But now I understand that was a representative. Let me kind of get you vulnerable and start, I'm going to give you information about me. And his stories could be true. But
Mhm.
then again, he's an actor. So all the stuff that he told me was probably a lie. And so to get me to open up, so then, oh, I'm going to use everything that you told me against me. And I'm completely fine with that. Whatever I told him and stuff like that, I can say publicly. I don't mind.
Right. But with friends like that, you don't even need no enemies,
Oh, definitely not.
you know? And then this is the thing. It goes back to my point where I said earlier, we got to
Mhm.
stop trying to see people for who we want them to be. See them for who they are telling you and showing you they are. Actions
Ooh.
speak louder than words. And a lot of people see with me and just going through life and stuff, I can pick up on that. I can pick up on it a mile away. I know somebody's intention before we even get into a conversation,
Ooh. Okay.
you know? And so, like I said, you can't give it all. You
Well, Tulsa, you
when
know it's your fault, right? All of this.
say that one more time.
It's your fault. Okay, so remember when you had gave me my reading, right?
Yeah.
And you told me don't mess with one shot, two shot, three shot, four, but pursue the other friendship.
No, I was
No.
no. I said okay. So with you know who
Mm-hmm.
that's who I was focused on. So like that dark energy. I don't even how I come with him is I don't fool with him, and I would suggest nobody fool with him. But old girl is a cloud chaser. I mean, she's your old friend
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, but she does not have good intentions. Like, and
None at all.
for her to be in media and to actually be doing the work, this is the representation. Oh, this is how the game is. She's teaching us how the game is and how conniving people will get.
I will
So
lie on you to
sometimes,
get to where I want.
exactly, because guess what? The lie sounds better than the truth, and it's going to travel faster. That lie is going to travel so fast because
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have people that are committed to misunderstanding you. And there was a lot of people committed to misunderstanding me. And see, I actually got my name cleared because I know how to play the game. Sean Davy Way was upset with me. King Payne was upset with me. But guess what? Jaguar came out and said, no, she was a good woman. She never did nothing wrong. the file. She cleared my name. I helped her out and then moved on and started helping other people.
Mhm.
You see how I navigated that without, I mean, and a lot of them was pissed because each other was working with me. But you see
Right,
how I play the game? I'll get in your head and not you won't be able to sleep fucking with me.
right.
I'm just saying.
You're talking right. I understand. You're right.
So you gotta know how to play the game.
But so
So
I have a question. Have I
speaking
ever hurt
of
you? Because I don't realize that I hurt
like
people.
your situation,
Oh, I'm sorry.
mm-hmm.
Go
And like
go go
so,
ahead.
I mean, what is it that have you ever hurt me? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you've heard
that
me
that was
before.
my question to you. But I didn't want to interrupt
Yeah,
you. It
you've heard
seemed
me
like you were
before,
making a
child.
point.
I, it was the when I was asking for, yeah, so it was the $25,000 when I was raising it when a hate crime was committed. I needed to get like representation and things like that because I stay in a red state, and so he and when it
Hmm.
was time for the police and fire department and ambulance to come around, they left my people just there to not get help. And so I feel like that's still the culture here. And when we talk about police brutality and police injustice, that's not nothing to play with. And that'll always be something serious for me because my people marched. You know,
Right.
when we
It's
talk
gonna
about
be a trick.
Rodney King, you know, and our people that come before us.
And you
So
shared
when
some
we
of your
talk,
own stories too.
yeah, and when we talk about the systemic racism, that's real. That's real.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people don't take the justice system so serious is because you got Blueface in and out of jail. You got all these celebrities in and out of jail, and they can just pay, and they don't have to address or take accountability. They just slap money on it.
Right.
So now, oh, I can get in trouble. I can do what I want. If I got the money, I can get out of it. I don't have to be accountable.
Right.
So it's the representations, of jail and the police and stuff like that. So I don't know. It just I can go on and on.
It glorifies it.
But yeah, I would just say like when you said that I was finessing the people and nothing really happened to me. Yeah, yeah, it glorifies it.
Sorry, your internet was going out. But I can definitely say, Tulsa, I want to apologize for ever making a joke of it. I think for me, I was just all like, oh, yeah,
I think we're lagging. Are we? Am I lagging to you?
yeah, you're lagging. Okay. So, Tulsa, if you're listening, this is what I want to say. Uh, at that time, I was kind of just going with the trend and all like, oh, yeah, she hoodwinking us, she faking it and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong. Initially, I was all like, "Oh yeah, this is wrong. Like, we need to help Tulsa out." And then it was just, I think instead of taking it as you were looking for help, I took it as you were looking for a moment because you had went to multiple different platforms, and so I was looking at it like, "Oh yeah, she's going all over. Yeah, this got to be fake." But what you were trying to do was get your story out there, and so the way that I took it was a lot differently than what what you were trying to present. And I think a lot of us just kind of just laughed it off, but it was a very serious moment for you. You know.
Yeah. And I accept your apology. I really do.
Thank you.
Um, but yeah, that's why I said I know people get on here and get shock value and things like that. But I can say this, I would never play with a resource because you just never know when you're
Mhm.
going to need that resource.
Right. And Tulsa, for future reference, if there's something that bothers you, can you please DM me?
Yeah, yeah,
I'd rather you DM me than you send me a video.
got it. And I just
Yeah,
ask for the same respect.
definitely. I will do that. If there's something that bothers me, I will DM you and let you know and not do a public, thing like, oh, Tulsa did this. And no, I'm going to let you know. So then that way because you don't know unless I tell you. And if you don't tell me,
Then you
vice
don't
versa,
know.
right?
Hmm.
Right.
Yep. Like I said, so much, it's a lot of things that can be settled out with a simple conversation. And I think that, sometimes we let our pride get in the way
Right.
and we kind of, and then even with our supporters don't want to come on here and, have to listen to people arguing, fussing, fighting. They
Right.
get on
Because
their
I showed my
phone.
ass today. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like we don't know what they have going on in their real life. They just need a break from their reality. So going forward, I'm just gonna be putting things out that's entertaining, that's useful, and keep people in a good mood.
Right. I agree with that. And I want to do that as well. Just keep people entertained, just keep them happy, keep them wanting to come back to YouTube because there's no more pandemic. They don't have to choose to be on YouTube no more. Originally, we could do the BS and stuff like that, but now that people have options, we got to keep these people on YouTube. This is how we get paid, right?
Well, and then another thing is sharing the support, having open panels, inviting creators up like we're doing right now. This keeps the support going as well. Some your people might come over here, my people might, what I'm saying? We rotate supporters anyway.
Right, exactly.
We rotate supporters anyway. So when people be trying to be like, oh, I ain't dropping a link, oh, I don't want no other content creator coming over here, they're gonna find out about us anyway.
Right, that's true.
What you got to lose? If you over there doing your thing, I'm over here doing my thing. What we got to lose? Because we both on our shit.
Right, I
And
agree.
then we create a bigger audience when we come together. You know how many people want to see us creators come together and really get it? It's plenty of money out here. It's
Right.
so much money on the table, on the floor, and you know Pimp C tried to tell us a long time ago, come together. We do numbers. We are the when we talk about talent, look at Monique them. Look, they're talking about they not getting paid this. They're talented.
Hmm.
They're talented. We all come from somewhere. We're not perfect. And once we understand that we're not perfect and our next door neighbor isn't perfect, and we can we start treating others like we want to be treated, then we'll get somewhere.
Mm.
But it starts with us.
Hmm. I
Mary
agree. We
D
have
says,
to be
hey,
the
Nathan,
change that
too.
we want to see. Hey, Mary.
Yes. So, in conclusion, what would you say that we've accomplished this evening?
I feel like we have came to a mutual understanding of each other, and I think from now on we're going to have better communication. And I think that's what a lot of the issues are on YouTube is communication. Like I said, if there's something wrong, instead of saying it publicly or doing a video, I'm going to come to you. That way, and you're not blindsided. And the same, vice versa. We don't want to be blindsided. We just want to know so we can change and correct the behavior, right?
Right.
Yeah, I feel good.
I do too. So let's make more connections and let's share this experience with other people. And even
Right.
with our audiences, we still have to address them. Hey, guys, I've been out here. I spoke to some creators. This is the move. This is what we're on. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna let content creators come over here. We're gonna share the support. We're gonna engage more. Um, and let's make it open to all, because when we say we have a public platform but we say, oh, you can't come over here, it's a public platform, so we have to address it as such.
Right. I agree with you. We need
Hmm.
to be engaged with each other. I definitely 100% agree with that.
Right. So do you pray?
Of course I do.
Well, do you want to pray and take us on out on a good note?
I would prefer you pray. You can
Okay.
lead us.
Okay, dear Heavenly Father, we just want to thank you today for allowing us to fellowship, communicate effectively, and come to an understanding that we want to live according to your will. And we know that we have a big following and we don't want to mislead anyone. We just ask you for courage. We ask you for spiritual healing. We ask you for discernment. And we ask you for a layer of protection from the crown of our heads to the soles of our feet, and guide our mouth when we are out of control, Lord. And bless those that are listening, bless those that are less fortunate, and bless those that are lost. Show them that you are real and show up and show out, and let them know everything is possible by your actions, Lord, because you are a man of your word and you've never left nor forsaked us. And we just ask you to continue to watch over us and continue to help us be a blessing to others as you bless us on a daily. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Tulsa, for that. I appreciate that. I needed a lot of prayer because I was going to break down today. So thank you.
Yeah, and listen, you got to take the time off. Like I was saying today, see, I'm gonna tell you, I canceled my show tonight, but I came live tonight. I said, you know what? I wasn't even gonna. If you watch the video over, you're gonna hear me say, I canceled shows tonight. I always ask God to use me. Nobody's gonna use me but the Lord. And
And
I
I
and then
happened
I
to see
just,
your video too. That was crazy.
huh?
I happened to see your video because in my phone, I'm on my backup channel and I'm subscribed to you on my backup channel.
And you know what? Usually I would just go live on my main channel, but I did both channels. So look at God work. I'm telling you, once you surrender and once you take the time out, I want to say this, the YouTube, the content, it can get overwhelming. You already know we have a dry spot, we have a dry spill, then the content will start rolling in, rolling in. Give your pace yourself, take your time out for you. Make sure you're getting your rest.
I'm I'm
Because
probably
some of
going to
us are
do like
sleep
members
deprived.
live and then I'm going to bed. I need rest.
Yes. And just say your prayers every morning. And when you wake up in the morning, just try to lead off with the right foot.
Right. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tulsa, for everything. I really do. And like I said,
Oh,
I needed that prayer, and I'm happy that this been a productive conversation. This is what I needed. I needed to leave the night off on a good note.
yeah. Because you don't want to take none of that to sleep with you. And, just really mean it and walk in it. And I'm not saying that it's going to get easier. It's going to get more challenging. So you just got to
Right.
discipline yourself. It's all about self-discipline.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go back and rewind and say and figure out what you were saying about me and the other guy. All right, love you, Tulsa.
Yeah, it was.
Love you.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing too bad. Okay, yeah. 82, you better not run, continue to move on with your content. Yeah. Like I said, everybody has something to bring to the table. Everybody, I mean, they have an audience. That speaks volumes. What a great show. Yeah. I canceled the show earlier because I was gonna come on and I was gonna speak about Usher, Beyonce, and child is more news keeps developing. And so I just said, well, we'll just do it tomorrow and we'll just go through everything that's been coming out this week. And shout out to Beyonce for coming out with her. She's actually in the country category now. Everybody's doing their thing. Alexis J says, Meet Cruz, they good. Meet Cruz says, Miss Christina, I didn't know AT2 knew how to cuss the way you did today. Oh, yeah, child. People just be, he talks proper, so they think he's like a square. He said he saw the thumbnail, child. I knew that was going to get the people over here. Well, listen, you all. I pray that you all have a wonderful night on purpose, a wonderful morning. Happy Valentine's Day, Royals, and everyone in the studio audience. How you doing? Y'all, and shout out to Wendy Williams. Y'all need to make sure y'all watch the documentary this weekend. Make sure y'all are hashtagging Wendy Williams all month long and send her some love. And let's keep her and the family in our prayers. Alexa J says Tulsa is the most original and funny. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, you all have a great night on purpose. DJ, drop me down and cut up the music and take us up out of here, child.